Before all this quarantine, there was a time where people would actually meet up to play Smash Brothers, and let me say, that stuff was beautiful. But we're still kind of in a global pandemic here, and everyone forgets that except the Smash players because we have to deal with that gosh darn online. It's bad, guys. It's bad. It'll get bad. It's whatever. But the point is, there's a lot of people online that are really good, and offline, no one's heard of them before. They're all emerging from the offline. But who, when this pandemic's done in the next 8 years, will be coming back for who's gonna be good online again? Like obviously, Leo's gonna be good. Tweak's gonna be good. Mars is gonna be good. Those guys, they'll come back. But who are some new faces that we might see that are dominating the online right now? Well, I have a top five compiled here of people that I think are going to make the biggest comebacks, if you will. Not even comebacks, just big appearances. Some of them have already made semi big ones. Some of them haven't. Like some of them have been to tournaments before, but we'll see. And also, I'm excluding everyone that's been on the PGR. So like Cola, Best Nest, Riddles. They've all been doing like insane lately, especially Riddles winning the new Cosmic Kerfuffle. That's a pretty big deal. And but these guys, they're already PGR. They're already pretty well known, like all top 50. So I'm not going to be talking about them. I'm just going to be talking about people that really haven't had a break, or even if they've started having a break, just aren't really quite to that top player. I think no one, you don't hear their name and go, oh God, I hope I beat. Well, you do. Let me rephrase that. They're gonna go from the upsetters to the upsettees. If that, dude, I'm just gonna get on to it. But yeah, here's my top five. Not really in any order, but hope you guys enjoy. The first person I want to talk about is probably the most known on this list before offline, being Spargo. This kid, he's kind of insane. Probably one of the best clouds in the world, like top two, maybe him and Cola. Like he's very good, and it's honestly no surprise he's doing this good online as well. He has really good wins over Best Ness. This guy named Lights online. He's top 10 on the online PGR, which I don't really know, but hey, that's pretty impressive being top 10 online PGR where everyone can play. I know it's not the same, but still, he's a couple wins over it. So I'll count it. I'll count it. He also has wins over Epic Gabriel, Sharp, Sonics, DeBuzz, Esam, Cola, Skittles, and Tweak, which is like that's a list. You don't like even offline. DeBuzz, Esam, Tweak, Cola, like you don't. That's crazy. Best Ness as well. Like God, those guys were huge before offline. Some of them doing worse, some of them doing better, obviously. But whew, that's an impressive list. But yeah, he was already doing fairly well. He made his big break at like CEO, I believe, last year. But ever since that, he hasn't really. He kind of fell under the radar for a little bit. I think he kind of came back. I know he entered Genesis. I don't know how well he did, or I think he did enter Genesis at least. But I when he comes back, I think Spargo's gonna be one of the big names. And honestly, I don't think I'm the only one holding that opinion out because this kid's a bit crazy with his cloud. He's got the reactions, he's got the reads, he knows how to use limits super well. He doesn't panic with it, and I think he's gonna go pretty far. Up next is gonna be the one and only Skittles, not the candy, but the young Link. And let me say, just like the candy, this kid he's sweet. He's nice, he's nice at the game. Like you just look at these young Link combos that he's doing. He's dealing people 50 off of just whatever he wants, and it's like okay, that's fine, I guess. Like even before we went into lockdown quarantine, Toast he got top 8 at Frostbite. Like that's crazy. And Young Link, they seem dangerous now, and Skittles is kind of being like, yeah, no, he really is. He's showing us the way, if you will, because I haven't seen Toast online, and he's pioneering it. He has two wins over Sonics, two wins over Wrath, wins over 8-Bit Man, Meister, Samsora. Like those are really good names to have wins over. I don't know how many people have beat Meister online, but he's one of them, and that's even like by just beating Meister in general. It's like beating Leo. It's like what the how how who does that? That's crazy. Someone's got potential when they do that. I'm sorry, I keep saying this kid. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. Maybe it's because you're used to older Smash players, and then all these people that aren't older Smash players are doing insane. So I guess that's the referee. Sorry, I'll try to stop overusing it, but the video's almost done anyway. It doesn't matter. But anyway, he Skittles is really good. I think he's doing really well offline. I don't know. Young Link is, of course, better online. I think I don't know how much better, but I think he's a projectile character, so it's kind of the rules, if you will. But I still think even though Skittles might not do as well, I still think he's going to do well if he actually comes to tournaments because I don't know if Skittles has been to a single offline tournament before this. So Skittles just might not even show up to tournaments, but if he does, I'm gonna be watching those pool sets. I'm gonna be watching that top 64. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for this man's because I think he's a little bit dangerous. Next up on the list is gonna be Sharp, the Wolf player, the Sheik player, the Joker player. Who does this guy play? He put out a zero suit at one point and won with that. Like he is this guy's been on a tear recently online. He's like, also for reference, I'm going off the Wi-Fi Warrior rankings. You can just look up their Twitter and then look up. They have the top 100 Wi-Fi players, and I don't know what the algorithm is really favoriting or based off of, but it's nice to know that he beat the Lights guy 6 times. And for someone that's top 10 online, that's a lot of wins. He also beat Sonics twice, Benny and the Jets, Pokelam, the really good villager player, Rafiex, the Rob, offline Rob, and then Spargo, which is like I just talked about Spargo like a second ago, and that kid's already insane. We know that. And Sharp is a bit crazy. He also has wins over ESAM. I think 2 wins over ESAM. I forgot to mention that. I don't know why it's not on this little thing I have up here because you think that'd be kind of important. But yeah, he has 2 wins over ESAM. This kid is really good. He's got the reactions. He's got some of like the craziest reads. Like sometimes I don't know something about Sheik players, man, where they'll just be kind of losing, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, all right, here's 100, and then you're just like, oh, okay, that's fine. And he can do it with 3 characters like insanely well. So I think he's gonna be really good. He's playing Wolf. He's playing Joker. Like he's playing some really solid characters. He's got that Sheik. Like I think he's gonna go super far. He's got good combos. He's got some knowledge on him, and then he's also, of course, he's got those reactions because the younger players tend to have that. But yeah, I think Sharp's going to go pretty far. Up next is going to be the one and only Epic Gabriel, the guy that plays Robert. And let me say, his Rob hits different than all the other Robs. Zachary Rob, nice. White Rob, super nice. But this Rob hits, he just goes for his combos are insane. The robot lariats, the side Bs, he just does them. And for some reason, I feel like everyone just kind of walks into him. It's like a magnet. They're like, I have to get hit by this because he just places them like almost perfectly every time. It's insane what he can do. Like his combos are insane. He's doing great things with Rob, who like he's a pretty big guy. He gets comboed a lot, and he's just doing really really good. He has wins over Wrath, Bestness, JW, the Greninja, Cola, Ling Ling, Sharp, Sonics, and Spargo. Like he is doing really good. And if you look at the losses that he has, like he's losing a Tweak, Esam, Louise, like, and some other people obviously, but those are like people that were already big threats offline. And he was kind of figuring off and out. Like I believe he beat Leon at Let's Make Big Moves. At Genesis 7, I'm pretty sure he beat Bestness. Like, don't quote me if I'm wrong on these things, because I'm not like I don't know. I can't everything. I tried it, but he was getting good wins before, and I think the offline or online rather, just giving him a chance to like learn these matchups and just become a lot better. And I think when he comes back, he's gonna be like, I honestly don't little bias here, but I think either him or Spargo are gonna come back the hardest because he was already doing good before, and now he's just figuring people out, and he's gonna be insane. Like it's not like people don't know how to fight Rob. That's kind of one of the characters that's like you don't know how to fight Rob, you lose. It's like you don't know how to fight a Wario or Palutena. They're kind of everywhere. You gotta learn that matchup. People know how to fight Rob, and he's still doing it out here. And I think he's gonna be a bit dangerous offline. And the final player on this list is gonna be yo. Did he just spin dash himself? Sonics. He is really good. Like this, I've never heard so much complaining. And Smashers complain about everything a lot, but Sonics has made everyone complain so much more, and that is because he beats everyone, and they all hate it. They say, "I can't believe that my favorite player got beat by this lame strategy of this guy just camping. He's probably not even good. Offline, he'd be getting nowhere." I disagree. I don't know how many people are actually saying that, but I think Sonic is still really good. Just because he doesn't play as exciting as other people doesn't mean he's not cracked out of his goddamn mind. He has some insane. He has 4 wins over MKLeo. Just let that sink in. I four, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like I don't know how many times have you taken a shower this week? He's probably beat MKLeo more than that. Like come on, Meister. It's no one's judging you. It's quarantine. It's okay. Meister. He's 3 wins over Meister, 2 over Epic Gabriel, 2 over Cola. Wins over Bestness, Esam, Skittles, Tweak, and Wrath. And honestly, that's probably some of the most impressive like just lists that I've ever seen. Like I don't know who's better than that. Maybe Bestness, Cola. Like those guys are insane online as well. But just Sonic's, he's so good. I know Sonic is a ton, like a significant amount better online. But just because he is doesn't mean there's like a Sonic can't do it. Wrath like top 5 at Frostbite. Like Sonic definitely can do it. And I think Wrath and Sonic's between those two, I think this character is gonna be a threat. But Sonic's he was going to tournaments before. I don't know how well he did. I think Congo Saga he got like 65th or 49th or something like along those lines. I don't know if it's actually 49th. I forget. But not like terrible. That's pretty good placements out of how many people there were. But like for super super good like Sonic's is, I know he can do better, and I think he's using this offline or yeah the online sorry to get better. People are of course getting better at the Sonic matchup, but I think Sonics is going to come back better than ever. He's going to know all these people. He's going to know how to break them down, how to just beat the heck out of them. And he's going to be insane. And also those wins over Leo, 4 wins over Leo. The Mr. I Adapt himself never loses twice in a row. I don't quote me on that. Other than Sam Sora, he lost him twice in a row. But then reverse 6 owed him, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, he's gonna be a threat. Don't mark my words. Actually, what I said earlier about either Epic Gabe or Spargo being the best in the world, the biggest comebackers offline, it's either Sonic's is I think Sonic's is either gonna be a huge hit or a huge just blow. I think he's a glass cannon, this man. He's like Little Mac, but he's insane. And not bottom tier because have you seen what he does? Like his combos are insane. The way he whittles people down, like he gets a lead on you, and you just like you've lost. Sign the controller away. Like he's really good. That's kind of all I have to say about all these people. They're really good. But Sonic's he's someone that you need to be a bit worried about if you see him in your bracket. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, that's it. That's the top 5. I know I didn't include everyone. Like Yez, I think Yez is really good. Raven King, I think Raven King's really good. Like JW is really good. Who else is there that I might be forgetting about that people will get mad at me at? Hold on. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this when I. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll put in the description someone like honorable mentions, if you will. But there's a lot of people that are insane, but unfortunately, I can't put them all on this list because that would be way too long. And it was already kind of a long video. I hope you enjoyed it though. I really liked making it. I like analyzing the game. Didn't really analyze the game, just kind of talk about people, but I love watching competitive Smash no matter who it is. As long as there's someone good at the game on the screen, it makes me do a little funny dance inside. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know what you want to see next time. If you have any more like not really analysis videos, but opinion videos on maybe like good people, or like, hey, maybe what do you think of Small Battlefield? Who's gonna be the best Rob? Because there's like 8 of them now. Like, just anything along those lines. That's actually a good idea. Someone write that down. Anything along those lines, I'd be super down to do. I love these videos, and I hope you guys like them too. Anyway, that's all. Y'all have a lovely evening, afternoon, day, whatever time zone you're in. Just make sure it's a good one. Bye bye.